Handling precautions. Camera care. This camera is a precision instrument. Do not drop it or subject it to physical shock. The camera is not waterproof and cannot be used underwater. To maximize the camera's dust and drip resistance, keep the terminal cover, battery compartment cover, card slot cover, and all other covers firmly closed. This camera is designed to be dust and drip resistant. In order to help prevent sand, dust, dirt, or water that falls on it unexpectedly from getting inside, but it is impossible to prevent dirt, dust, water, or salt from getting inside at all. As far as possible, do not allow dirt, dust, water, and salt to get on the camera. If water gets on the camera, wipe it off with a dry and clean cloth. If dirt, dust, or salt gets on the camera, wipe it off with a clean, well-wrung, wet cloth. Using the camera in a location with large amounts of dirt or dust may cause a malfunction. Cleaning the camera after use is recommended. Allowing dirt, dust, water, or salt to remain on the camera may cause a malfunction. If you accidentally drop the camera into water or are concerned that moisture, water, dirt, dust, or salt may have gotten inside it, promptly consult the nearest service center. Never leave the camera near anything having a strong magnetic field, such as a magnet or electric motor. Also, avoid using or leaving the camera near anything emitting strong radio waves, such as a large antenna. Strong magnetic fields can cause camera misoperation or destroy image data. Do not leave the camera in excessive heat, such as in a car in direct sunlight. High temperatures can cause the camera to malfunction. The camera contains precision electronic circuitry. Never attempt to disassemble the camera yourself. Do not block the built-in flash or mirror operation with your finger, etc. Doing so may cause a malfunction. Use only a commercially available blower to blow away dust when it adheres to the lens, viewfinder, reflex mirror, focusing screen, etc. Do not use cleaner that contains organic solvents to clean the camera body or lens. For stubborn dirt, take the camera to the nearest service center. Do not touch the camera's electrical contacts with your finger. This is to prevent the contacts from corroding. Corroded contacts may cause camera malfunction. If the camera is suddenly brought in from the cold into a warm room, condensation may form on the camera and internal parts. To prevent condensation, first put the camera in a sealed plastic bag and let it adjust to the warmer temperature before taking it out of the bag. If condensation forms on the camera, do not use the camera. This is to avoid damaging the camera. If there is condensation, remove the lens, card, and battery from the camera, and wait until condensation has evaporated before using the camera. If the camera will not be used for an extended period, remove the battery and store the camera in a cool, dry, well-ventilated location. Even while the camera is in storage, press the shutter button a few times once in a while to check that the camera is still working. Avoid storing the camera where there are chemicals that result in rust and corrosion, such as in a chemical lab. If the camera has not been used for an extended period, test all its functions before using it. If you have not used the camera for some time, or if there is an important shoot such as a foreign trip coming up, have the camera checked by your nearest service center or check the camera yourself and make sure it is working properly. If you use continuous shooting, live view shooting, or movie shooting for a prolonged period, the camera may become hot. This is not a malfunction. If there is a bright light source inside or outside the image area, ghosting may occur. LCD panel and LCD monitor. Although the LCD monitor is manufactured with very high precision technology with over 99.99% effective pixels, there may be a few dead pixels displayed only black or red, etc. Among the remaining 0.01% or less pixels, dead pixels are not a malfunction. They do not affect the image recorded. If the LCD monitor is left for a prolonged period, screen burn-in may occur, where you see remnants of what was displayed. However, this is only temporary and will disappear when the camera is left unused for a few days. The LCD monitor display may seem slow in low temperatures or look black in high temperatures. It will return to normal at room temperature. Cards. To protect the card and its recorded data, note the following. Do not drop, bend, or wet the card. Do not subject it to excessive force, physical shock, or vibration. Do not touch the card's electronic contacts with your fingers or anything metallic. Do not affix any stickers, etc. on the card. Do not store or use the card near anything that has a strong magnetic field, such as a TV set, speakers, or magnets. Also avoid places prone to having static electricity. Do not leave the card in direct sunlight near a heat source. Store the card in a case, etc. Do not store the card in hot, dusty, or humid locations. Lens. After detaching the lens from the camera, put down the lens with the rear end up and attach the rear lens cap to avoid scratching the lens surface and electrical contacts.